Well on.
And he wants to release. He gets the well done. It was his aim to keep it going all right. Does not want that to get tied up. The warning to Exeter. They thought they were in there, but the referee said no. Bit of a scramble over the ball and on the floor. Here's Garbisi, missed out Hawass. Ball is loose. Chiefs have it. Sean O'Brien. Ewers gets to the breakdown. And that breakdown, after an incredible hit to dislodge the ball, the penalty is given for the shot.
First man, 21, clear left, and then
that Louis Carbonell, the reserve fly half.
He came from nowhere. He sprinted over to that breakdown, knowing he had one shot to turn the ball over, and he's got there. It's a brilliant effort.
Okay, shot called.
Fantastic bit of defence from Dave Ewers.
It is, and you'll see him from the bottom of this. Look where he comes from, all the way from there, in, lift.
The tee's on.
Discussion time. The tee is on, but there's a debate here. Do they want extra time with a player sent off, or do they want to try and win it now in normal time? Referee points to the post. The tee was on. They're going to have to try and level.
I think Garbisi didn't want the penalty. He didn't want to take the three. Maybe it's out of range. Maybe it is. Maybe he's thinking that. It's windy down here, but also, if it goes to extra time, being frank about it, the Montpellier lads are hanging. They've been a man down for ages, their best player down for ages. They're absolutely hanging, a lot of them. They don't want extra time. They want to go for the win now and get it over with. So that's a big call from the coaches.
Extra time, all on this. Paolo Garbisi. Oh, it's going to be close. It's more than close. It's over. It's extra time. 26 all at Sandy Park. Do they have enough in the tank? We will find out after the break.
Yeah, really good, okay.
Should reiterate that Montpellier have to score at the moment. If it stays level, Exeter will go through on try count 4-3. Now can Montpellier do what Exeter were doing in the first period of extra time? And that is set up camp to the right as we look. Boutier coming through a couple of challenges there. Hodge and Cairns. But it's stolen. And there is Hodge. Ewers, only one thought there. Cairns to Davis. And it's another penalty for Montpellier at the breakdown, where it's literally breaking down for Exeter their game plan. She'll go to Topsy.
That was desperate by Montpellier, but they got away with it. And again, it's the Chiefs, when they had a moment to strike, probably could have gone wide, moved the ball an extra pass. They chose not to. And in those midfield areas where it is congested, when you're tired, that's where you want the attack to go. And here we go. Going for the long-range kick.
Oh, that is long range. It's in Cornwall.
Louis.
You can see that Davis has got players on his outside. He's got options.
It's the old Matador job, isn't it? So Daffy Jenkins arriving. When he arrives, there's someone to clear out, but that person jumps out the way and disappears. Now, you can argue it, but the same decision went the other way in the first half. So people say they want referees to be consistent. That's exactly what we've seen.
Well, there was pressure on the shoulders of Paolo Garbisi to take it to extra time. And there's an equal amount, maybe even more here on Louis Carbonell, because this might be the only chance. And they know it. Can he get it from there? He's giving it a whack. He's giving it a whack! And it's just underneath the uprights.
That was so close.
All on.
So close. They were looking for the rebound as well.
Keep your feet.
There is Garbisi. Stook is kicked on. It's not been called a knock on. Carbonell tries to get Wyatt.
Leave it, Exeter.
Montpellier looking for another penalty, also looking for the ball. Much closer in now. Carbonell kicks. Here's Hodge. He's not going to get long. He's trying to work his way out of there, but there's a flag up. Maybe the kick wasn't the only chance for Montpellier.
Folletta.
I just thought Elliot Stoop was impeded, wasn't he, on his way through to get that ball before play on was shouted.
Yeah, I'm with you.
That was tight. That was tight.
Like you were saying, thought maybe the kick was the wrong option to give possession away, and they were starved of possession. First half of extra time, they finally get some ball, they kick it away, but it's worked out in their favour.
It really would be one of the great efforts from 40-man Montpellier if they were to do this in extra time, to come back in the way that they've done. Can they find a way?
Onside, onside.
Coley leaves it. How much strength is left in the legs of these players? Hawass offloads. There's Tolen. Bridges calling on this side for the crossfield kick. Looks pretty unmarked, actually, if they've seen it, but they're going up through the middle first of all. It's Coley. Garbisi, they've got the width. They've got the try. It is Carbonell. He didn't get the kick, but he doesn't care now. He's going to get another. Or Garbisi might take it. Who knows? Who knows anything now in this period of extra time? Least of all Exeter Chiefs, who themselves now have to go very, very deep to stay in this competition.
Just incredible from Montpellier, down to 14 men. The resilience, the drive to get through those contacts, and at this moment you knew the threat was there. They had so much space on this far right-hand side, just had to pick the right option. Carbonell didn't get the penalty, but he gets the try. Just incredible stuff.
Garbisi, Carbonell, two wonderful players. Carbonell in particular has been brilliant since he came off the bench. And it was a really, really nicely worked try, running in unopposed. Of course, the execution was fantastic, but the display of psychological and physical resilience from Montpellier, really quite special, I think.
Level on try count. And no longer level on the scoreboard. It's a beauty from Garbisi's boot. They have a 7-point advantage. That's what Exeter Chiefs have to find here in the final 5 minutes.
Restart drills now really important. Chiefs traditionally good. The last kick was a bit ropey from Slade, didn't give Jack Noel much of a chance. More hang time here, Noel's lurking.
Try and conversion would do it for the Chiefs on try count.
Use it! Yeah, stay there.
Coley. Here goes Hodge again. He can do the remarkable. He has to now. They all have to. Ewers. And the noise that was in this stadium in the second half, that looks a little bit forward. It is, as it went out to Wyatt from O'Brien. The noise that was present as it seemed the Chiefs were marching to the quarter-final. It's just gone away, and the nervous tension is palpable.
It's almost the issues they were having earlier in the game in terms of the space being out there, but them just not quite being accurate enough to get there. They did when Simmons made his break on this left-hand side for the try, but by and large they've struggled to get into those 15-metre channels.
Bit of cramp for Curtis Langdon. Saw him cramp up at the end of full time, and the problem with cramp is he don't go away till tomorrow. He'll be cramping in bed tonight, he'll be cramping on the plane.
So what are we doing with Hooker here,
And
guys?
as we were saying earlier, guess what he's got coming up next? Scrum time.
Scrum time. Joy, joy, joy. Mind you, job's a job. Pays the bills, doesn't it?
Okay, good. 16.
What a job they're doing. The men from Montpellier.
Yes, sir. No discipline. Let's go. Let's get some odds.
The top 14 champions showing why they won that title for the first time. Twice being a runner-up in the domestic competition. Never been beyond the quarter-final in this competition.
Stable.
They're getting on the plane to South Africa if they win this. Off goes Nushi. Off goes Bridge.
What a tackle.
Nucci again, lovely offload, roll around from Stoke. There's Coley to Tolen.
Go, sir.
It's got a swagger now. They know the end is near. They know they can use every last drop now. Garbisi. Coley. Janssen from Rensburg waits, but it's a penalty this way for Exeter.
First man strong over the ball. First man strong over the ball.
And Slade can kick these a long, long way. This needs to go a long, long way. He also needed to make sure of the touch. Did not want to concede possession, not with the time as it is.
I mean, Nucci off the base, that is sensational. And what a tackle from Josh Hodge on George Bridge. One of the greats. Nucci, that is just, what a bit of skill.
7.
Off the bench. And 23, he took that on. Marco Taulen's been fantastic as well since he came on. What a game.
Some of the offloading has been absolutely
One stop.
top notch. It really has from Montpellier.
Now use it.
Final 2 minutes. Here's Hodge. Thought about giving the pass, but not another form of pass, he says. We'll just keep hold of it. He does well in the end. Where's Cairns going? He's going by himself. O'Brien gets there with him in the end.
Good odds.
There's Noel. That was risky. Nearly all the support was to his right. That's Dave Ewers. Noel again. Just imagine the noise, the eruption here, if they do it. Sam Simmons, who's going to Montpellier. Nobody there to play it. Cairns arrives, but he needed help. Johnny Gray.
Released and back to his feet again.
Cairns again to Simmons.
Away out.
Wyatt. Moment of magic before. Can he find another? Noel's trying to get there with him. And it's the last minute of extra time. They need a try and conversion to go through. Taken by Slade. And into that 22 now. Go the home side. Everybody now rattling their seats, banging their feet, trying to find that energy, that noise to take their heroes over the line. Ewers again, they were lining up outside. And Coley's calling because he knows they're stretched here. It's going to be quite tight though on that far side. Sam Simmons. Cairns. It's all about this now. It all comes down to this. The whole afternoon to this play. Cairns once more. Can they find that extra man? Where is the advantage that they have? Again, go wide was the call then. On the outside, Andrew Brace. He's given the penalty, so it's a free play. No! The captain wriggling. Cairns again, Ewers again. He's off to Ulster. Yendel. He's off to paradise. That's amazing. Yendel's done it. They still need the kick. They can hardly believe it. Nor can Montpellier.
Incredible stuff by the Chiefs. Only a try was going to do it, and they had to dig in. They had to go through multiple phases, 20+ phases towards the end, and finally club captain Yandel crashes over. You can see the celebrations, but now it's about the kick. The first job's done. They've got over the try line.
That's it. Crossy right.
Big pressure. Joe Simmons, step up.
On the approach, okay, on the approach.
So the man who captained the Champions Cup final side in 2020 with the kick, he's taking a long time over placing it. There's no shot clock in the ground for consistency across all grounds this round. But Joe Simmons does not want to hang around because he wants to send the Chiefs into the quarter-final. That's how they wanted to feel today. It's been a long week. Oh my goodness, it's been a long, long afternoon too. In cup competitions, home is where the heart is. Always has been, always will be. And Exeter showed their heart at the end. But give great, great credit to Montpellier for showing the heart and desire and that flick the switch spirit that they showed against Harlequins in last season's competition away from home in England. But it just could not get them over the line today. A remarkable match of Champions Cup rugby. David.
Quite remarkable in terms of, in the end, quality when it mattered, but in terms of resilience, fitness, mental strength from both teams. Yes, it's a draw. One team advances, of course, the home side, but both sides should be incredibly proud of their efforts. There are times when Topsy and I up here, we've been open-mouthed at the work these guys have got through, and this guy, Sam Simmons, for me, a word for Curtis Langdon. I think he's been wonderful, but this guy, Sam Simmons, his contribution today, 20+ carries, high quality work. He's our Heineken star of the match. He's contributed more than any other Chief today, getting his team through to the next round. Well done, Sam Simmons. Well done, Exeter Chiefs.
A reaction to last week was demanded. It has been given. It will be a home quarter-final and a fourth in their history in this great competition. Exeter are through.